Welcome to the season of the sun, the Leo season, Sacred Spirit Circle meditation. The season of the heart. I like to say that the sun shines upon everything that it touches, shining light upon it. So the sun is connected to our heart center, and the heart center is probably, I would say, our prime directive, where we are to shine our light on this spiritual walk of fame for all the world to see. The beings in the seen and the unseen, the animals, the wetamays, all of the stuff, the plant beings, and so much more. But our heart center, what does your heart love in creating sacred space around what your heart loves? Loving ourselves beyond the divine pour, universal streams. It's our fourth energetic center or chakra. I like calling them energetic centers myself, but it connects us to all dimensions involving relationships. A lot of health, monetary.
Inshallah and Ashe, as you guessed it, the Leo Sacred Circle meditation is up, the Sacred Spirit Circle. But with that, divine wills, blessings to you and for you. And who's ready to take my show beyond the 777, spirit to spirit to spirit? Are we going to be hitting the divine portal, the gatekeepers, the great spirit, and your higher self, sinking spirit? Or are we going to take it into the elven wishing tree and beyond? Help us, steward of the universe, out. Grateful for all your shares and the cosmic love, quality over quantity. So go ahead and share the excitement with your friends. Go ahead and hit that white rabbit. It truly is the only way to guarantee that we're going to get this nutritional quotient that our soul so deserves out there. And as we are tidying up our emotional foundation, how has the season of the moon, the goddess of the night, been for you? I've been like a water fountain, feeling the feels, connecting with your natal moon. You know, I sure have been connecting with mine. Psychic communication, feeling or seeing the sigils, words out into everyone's auric field, like telepathy. I'm not even kidding. The auric fields. And to top it off, spirit, the universe, goddess, holy communion. I am not sure what kind of downloads you've been having, but being a mystic messenger for the beings of the other world, have you been feeling the cosmic bliss, the universe sending you some futuristic, blissful, otherworldly feelings? Or has the foundation been a little bit awkward? Have you been manifesting an emotional tone, a vibration, the one for a timeline or a lifetime? I feel like we are all preparing for great change, massive transformation. It's kind of like on the cloud line beyond the horizon. But what's the task at hand? We need a solid foundation, not the kind of foundation when the rain comes, the earth erodes or washes away. It's not just the everyday home, but it's also the foundation of all foundations. The foundation of who we are and how we feel into how we treat ourselves. The foundation of how we feel about our worth. The foundation of communication, healing our karma, feeling romantic, feeling safe, feeling of service, feeling our beliefs, all things family, tradition, ancestral. There's a lot of ancestral cleansing that's been happening over the past few years, right? A chain reaction, a shift or a change of fate, the end of a karmic era, and a release of a new timeline. It's like casting your fishing pole, the rod. Energy markers. Anybody seeing energy markers? I've been seeing energy markers. So creating safety and security in our inner world, something that creator, an inner foundation of security. It won't matter what comes your way as long as your foundation is solid. And the key for our emotional foundation is growing a solid foundation for our emotional well-being, our sacral. So gratitude out into the universe. Thank the universe for all the blessings, all the blessings. See everything as a blessing, even if it feels like a betrayal. All the things around you, simple little contributions to really navigate your story to feel safe, secure in our emotional foundation. And all the things, friends, not so friendlies, family, even the estranged ones, partners, exes, the fur babies, the fur family, all the things that keep you feeling grounded into the reconciliation, along with the foundation of really the watery, blissful element ritual, literally water rituals. Water, something that feels grounded, feels secure. So you're still curating a well-being, emotional well-being and healing, knowing that you are blessing and been blessed in all of the things, the good, the bad, the fugly. Not even kidding. All the things. So with that, my name is Tonya D, and welcome to my virtual medicine room. Of course, if you have yet to subscribe to my channel, please heartfelt do. Hit the white rabbit, the white button here on YouTube where you're streaming here, Tonya D. Along with my Musing with Tonya D podcast, subscribed, have you yet? The Sacral channel, our energetic center, weaving our futuristic emotional threading. It really is the ebbs and the flow of this emotional field, the moon, the goddess of the night. But the sacral kind of does this torsion field. Actually, all the energetic centers do. What am I even saying? However, maybe you can feel the torsion, the torque of your emotional field. What is the state of your emotional awareness? Are you connected to, or have you connected to, your emotional foundation? But before I muse any further, once again, I love to give a shout out to the village, the tribe, excelling and growing. Oh, my goddess of the night, gratitude and blessings, new peeps, entering the community, the show, the tribe, subscribers. I truly love to give a validation, a voice of acknowledgement and gratitude. Thanks for literally paying it forward. New friends and guests, welcome to the arena. Welcome to my show. I truly am magnetizing, monetizing an emotional foundation of angelic subscribers for my show, my channel. Cancer season for me is about boosting the feeling, elevating, magnetizing what it's going to feel like every day to hit those angelic numbers of subscribers. It's a loving feeling. The elves, the contemplates, the wetames, the genies, the gens. I really am all about options. The elves, seriously. So stay curious. Maybe we hit beyond the goal story of spirit to spirit to spirit in spirited intentions, even just for my musing moon meditation, the views there, the 777, creating a village of musers, angel numbers. If you're in, please share with your friends, like-minded groups and whatnot. It truly does take a tribe, a village beyond mindedness, like-mindedness, to choreograph the stage. Change the way you see the world, and the world around you changes. But let's also give a shout out to those of you that have been a part of my journey since the very beginning, and also those that tune into the replay later. I do recognize that. Again, ashe and blessings, paying it forward to you and for you. Thanks for tuning in and returning. And a comment if you do feel like you need a message for your day to get you on your way or into the weekend. Sharing is another way to pay it forward. You can also find me, of course, on TikTok. I do need the elven numbers for followers to go live there. I really want to throw the bones, the shells, do mini divinations. I would love to be able to throw the bones, the shells there. YouTube Shorts and Reels, thanks for sharing, saving, loving my Reels, by the way, and paying that forward. Just truly remember, I am your otherworldly shamanic reflecting assistant, and I know that's a mouthful, but you truly are your own healer, and sometimes we all need an otherworldly life coach to get us out of our own magical way, myself included. Not kidding. So what does that look like? The daily snippet. What do I muse about here? Every day on a fantastic Friday, the cosmic insights, the planets, the elementals of the galaxy doing their cosmic dance. By design, I authentically am following the lunar energies, the moon, through the seasons and the gates. That's why I'm not going live every day. I'm really following my feelings and the moon, what's happening. But we are tidying up our emotional field, our sacral, and entering into the season of the sun, aka Leo season. Woo! Take my Change Your Stars quiz to find out your intuitive gift order or psychic abilities. We all have them. Our emotional foundation, the moon, the goddess of the night. Oh my goddess, the foundation of our fourth house. Really looking at the cusp of your fourth house. What's the house that Cancer season rules in your chart? Where's your natal moon? And connecting with your moon, your personal moon cycle as the moon transits through the gates and the houses, really tuning into that. That is your emotional foundation. The 4 pillars of Chinese astrology, destiny, the elementals of the day. I actually use this chart when I do energetic sessions through the skin and the face, working on the acupuncture points with light and sound and vibration to heal your entire energetic field. I can't even put words to it, but if you've ever had a session with me, there's nothing like it. Yeah, I'm in Utah, so it's difficult here because people are, I don't know, I don't want to go down the rabbit hole, but it's all about the energy centers, the pathways, and the fields. And again, as a reflector, I am asking myself, is this the right time, the right place? Are these the right people? And I with the right people in the right time or place? And what am I seeing, sensing that nobody else can see? It happens all the time. What's the movement that I'm creating? And what is the solution I'm creating within my movement organically, naturally? If you're curious how you too can utilize the elementals off grid or on the grid, you can still activate your Rising of the Origins portal to really inspire a perspective that you may have not seen in them. But the key is always trusting our intuition. So go ahead and take my quiz, Change Your Stars. If you're curious about your intuitive gifts, some of them may just be off-grid, otherworldly, dimensionally shifting. The out-of-body energy centers really light up a different stage. But cleansing the auric field, the emotional field, again, I do follow the moon as a reflector by design through the astrology, the gates in human design. Journaling with the moon. So what's the feeling? Feeling empathy. Our sacral is online. Pay attention to what you feel being embodied. Physical empathy. We are cleansing our sacral, bringing out our childlike wonder. And when was the last time you participated in childlike wonder? Are you feeling the waves of water in your home life, your foundation? Have you tuned into the musing moon meditation, the Cancer new moon? It's really hitting the golden numbers, I just want to say, and thank you for that. But we have been reconciling our sacral center through the entire season of Cancer. We're becoming clear about something. But now we're curating our emotional foundation, manifesting new ways to execute strategy, using our skill sets, emotional skilling, I should say, shifting our feeling our power, ultimately feeling safe in our foundation. So what our feelings are, feeling, and what we are creating. And thanks again for tuning into the Musing Moon meditation, the Cancer new moon. It truly is hitting the golden number. So again, thank you for that. So grateful. I do have the Sacred Circle meditation out, arriving for the season of the sun, and the sun shines upon everything it touches. So you may feel emotionally full, like you're really receiving a full cup to the brim in the cosmic soup, sustaining the emotional foundation and feeling your emotional awareness, self-nurturing ourselves, focusing on our emotional goals, emoting it, toning into it, chanting. This is hilarious. I've had this paper for, I'm not kidding you. You probably can't see it. I wrote this down like, God, I was in my 20s, but I still reflect on it. I'm not kidding. Like, do I need to chant? Do I need to om? Do I need to tone? Like the hum, the om, the vom, the lam, like whatever, like you need to tone into your body or go get a sound bath, not kidding. But emotions may just filter through each and every one of us today, by the way, as we're toning into it. So there may be a transformation of emotionally honing in a different form of growing and sustaining into becoming embodied, emotionally embodied, feeling what you feel. And often this feels like there's so much more for us to do. So really patting yourself on the back, loving who you are, take a bow in that cosmic mirror and really feel how far you have traveled. Show cosmic gratitude and protect your feelings. There's no need to do a two-step, feeling into our heart, feeling what your heart desires the most to manifest in your own choreography, and focus on the emotional tone that you may feel like chanting again. I almost did some chanting and some light language in the Sacred Circle meditation, just saying. I probably will do that next time, by the way. So tune in. I'm going to be adding that into the future. So really taking a breath, holding the tone, the seed sound for what you're choreographing, what you're manifesting. Myself, it's about feeling valuable. That's the key to my manifestation. Feeling seen out into the world, society. That's where I have all this juice happening. So feeling valuable, and we all manifest differently. So creating a sphere around yourself that really represents the tone of your emotional future. Singing to yourself. I would bring in Metatron, literally as far as an angelic being, and Sandalphon, the two brothers. But it's time to protect our sacred sensations. They truly are yours. Mine are mine. And often one of the best tools in our spiritual toolbox really is our energetic boundaries, giving time and space, giving space to the sphere, our own stratosphere, and time to really become fluid or liquid in this dance. Through the entire process, really being grateful, be thankful. The key is to maintain the emotional tone through our feelings and feeling into what we are manifesting. Is it heartfelt? And loving the process, seeing the growth, hugging yourself, hug a tree, going with the flow. Clarity in the emotional waters comes up to the surface as love molecules, the joy molecules. So there's no reason to rush in. Fools often rush in. So tune into that. Feel your feelings, like sit with them. I would journal what you're feeling, keep it sacred, keep it to yourself. And with that, just a few announcements on this fantastic Friday. I will be going live on Sunday, by the way. But we do have the Rising of the Origins. Again, I did leave, whoopsie, that's fantastic. I did leave the replays up there, the live immersion in the portal, so you can activate them, especially if you're ready to connect with your gift and your purpose, your personal medicine, an element, an elemental being. I decided to enhance this opportunity and just leave the portal open, honestly. I do have a new podcast episode out. This is great. This is Justin Parkinson. Live better through conscious and subconscious connections. This is a fantastic interview, just saying, for the Season of the Witches. I love that title, by the way. The Season of the Witches series coming from the Dagara. But I also offer cowrie shell divinations. For those of you that may know that, there we are, cowrie shell divinations. Oh, covered myself with that one too. One-on-one sessions, connecting you to your magic, your medicine, and prescription rituals. So if your soul's at a crossroads, along with other online offerings into the elemental, the subtle, and so much more, I'm actually going to be doing divinations in person at Crohn's Hollow on Thursdays, noon to 4 p.m. Limited slots are open in Salt Lake City, Utah, by the way. I also have, because I've been in this world of energy medicine probably another lifetime, quite honestly. It's just my purpose. Whoopsie. It's my gift and purpose to you and for you. But the Energy Body Demystified, this is about setting the stage for your own personal healing and understanding the basics, the foundation. It really is a beginner's journey into energy healing. And then from the Energy Body Demystified, and these are pretty long, but there's a lot of fantastic meditations in there. You can just listen to me. You don't really need to watch the videos, which are also fantastic, of course. I had my assistant create those. They're doing great. But change your stars. We all have intuitive gifts, but this is about to harnessing in and owning your power, your gift, your purpose, your intuition. We are all intuitive. We all have intuitive gifts. They just play out differently. Most energy centers actually work in tandem. They work together. But the title, Change Your Stars, that actually came from The Knight's Tale. I love that show. I love when the dad says, we can all change our stars, and we totally can. I believe that. Change the way you see the world, and the world around you changes. And I truly believe we are all stars on the spiritual walk of fame. So it's really time to be the star that you authentically are. And then I have two other favorites. I kind of merged them together. They go hand in hand back together. Uncover Secrets of the Other World and Voices of the Other World. I dive into life and death from my own personal near-death experience, my point of view, being initiated early on, blessed by death. The universe doesn't make any mistakes. I literally felt like I had to go back and get the memo. So yeah, it was never traumatic. I think it was more traumatic for people witnessing it than it was for myself. I mean, I was in the other world. I was 7 years old. I was a little kid. Of course, coming back was a whole nother story. I won't get into that. But on the elemental highway, we've got a young metal dragon of a day. So there's lots of earth energy. So this is identifying where we belong. It's stable, it's secure. Contemplation, happiness, courage, being courageous. We are definitely supported, and we don't have any friends or allies. We're kind of standing on top of the mountain all alone. We may be a genie, just saying. Water is rooted in the dragon. We have wet and dry earth. Resources are available for us. And we also have a partner that actually takes our resources. Somebody's going to be sneaky and take what you have. Just saying. We do have willpower, and we do have the belief in ourselves. We have wealth hidden in storage and coming towards us, right? So we're creating something where we feel abundant because we're tidying up those feeling streams, feeling abundant, feeling valuable, feeling that our voice is heard, feeling that our home is safe, all the feelings that go around the astrology chart. So we may actually come across radically radical in our performance, our creations. And I bet they are a little out there, innovative, something different, something no one has ever thought of before. I would get out my crystals. I would tone. I would use your voice, crystal bowls, drumming. So yeah. And if you didn't tune in on Monday, the message for the weekend was the wheel on this fantastic Friday, which I love the wheel, the 10, which is in divine alignment for the cosmic energy of the day. Loving and trusting ourselves, boundaries around what our heart not just truly loves, but what does your heart authentically feel? And committing to a feeling that represents what you are manifesting. I am manifesting great worth for myself, feeling worthy, feeling valuable, feeling heard, being otherworldly. So are you not holding the tone? Are you nervous about creating and producing? Feeling misfortune, karma with Saturn in Pisces, that's kind of what's happening, and ready to relinquish the control. I would literally place it all on the cosmic altar for the divine. You know, maybe your flow feels blocked. Change and life go hand in hand. Life is always nothing's ever at a standstill. Maybe we don't see the transformation, but it's going to come to us in ways that we just didn't see coming. Or in this case, feel coming. So it's time. You're ready. Open up your soul for the will to gift, the gift of divine blessings, synchronicities, opportunities, probabilities are all around us. And really opening up our eyes to them and thrusting yourself forward. Prepare yourself for an unseen fortune, an unexpected fortune coming from the other world, places, people, things, situations. The crossroads is a change for the better, being at the crossroads. So open the door to the other world, the unknown, and take a new path. See through a new set of eyes. Feel the faith, the celebration, the key to a new pathway, a new doorway. Feel into a new way of loving the feelings that come. Feeling loving about yourself. We often get so stuck in the mud for feeling shitty or shifty. The world around us has a bounty of beauty, magic, all the things if we can get outside of ourselves. So springing ourselves forward into a new life cycle and allow gratitude, an attitude of gratitude to be the blessing, that transformative energy of fate, which then expands upon the experience, the eye of God, our soul's harmonic, our ninth energetic center, the experience of seeing things from a higher otherworldly perspective. So get ready for the divine pour to receive a new feeling. And may the peaceful waters of the divine be upon you and with you as we navigate the finalizing of the waters, the emotional field, rooting ourselves into this physical realm, physical empathy. Maybe you feel your feelings. Maybe you activate a feeling, the high heart even. I would say the great spirit, the emotional or the feeling field, the auric field. So affirm your divine heart, your highest heart, and affirm that it's divine timing to feel fantastic into 2024 until we revisit the season of the goddess next summer. So with that, I say ashe and blessings as always. Thanks for tuning in. May the light of the divine shine upon some great divine feelings and pours today. And as always, I'll see you on the other side. Ashe. And here we have it.
Yeah, and art's very important because that's an expression of, like what you said, of what's on the inside. And we need to cultivate that. We live in a society that's very logic-based, which is okay. I'm very grounded in the logic. I like to have proof behind what's there, but I also have an understanding of, the spirit and divine and the creativity. And it really is a balance of both of them. Because if you're too in the spirit, life's aloof, maybe you don't pay the bills and you become disconnected with this physical world. Like I said, we're incarnating in these physical bodies. And